I'm Katie Manuel. I am one of the community gardeners here at the East Longmeadow Community Gardens. This is my second season in the same plot. During COVID, my son, who was 2 at the time and very, very busy, we were looking for different things to do outside of our home, and we happened to stumble across the community garden in the middle of winter. So we pulled in and walked to the back and saw that there were trails, pretty amazing trails actually, with fun things for him to be able to do. From there, I began researching what this community garden was. So last year was my first year. We had a tough go here at the community garden. We had a lot of rain, a lot of rain in the month of July. This year we've been very fortunate that we haven't had a lot of rain. I can't even express how amazing the whole garden looks. So what's great is East Longmeadow Rec Department and Sarah, who I would like to think is our kind of keeps us together as a cohort. She sends out an email probably in early March, just laying out where everyone was in the previous year, and if you want that same plot again, it's yours, or you can ask to be moved to a different plot. So yes, all of the plots are 25 by 25. I believe you can get a half plot as well if you wanted to, but I don't think anyone did this year. This year, I did cheat a little, and I used the Old Farmer's Almanac has a garden planner that's free for 7 days. So you can put in your dimensions, and then you can type in any type of plant, flower that you want to put in, and you start mapping it out, and it'll tell you if things go well together or things don't go well together. So we have snap peas, green beans, and then all of the tomatoes and corn. And then as you move back here, there's a section of basil. Along this row is a row of gladiolas that should bloom mid to late July. We have some celery over here, eggplant and Brussels sprouts, cucumbers, eggplant, yellow squash, which there is a ton of, zucchini, and then this whole row is sunflowers, and then zinnias in the front, and cosmos, and snapdragon. I started gardening probably 5 or 6 years ago with various family members. I had a garden at my home, but didn't have this much space. So as I learned that I liked to garden, this was the perfect opportunity to be able to try new things. What I think is really great is everyone that has a plot here is also really helpful and resourceful. So having questions about like, why aren't my peppers growing, or what would you do? Everyone is always willing to help each other. On a Sunday, there's probably 15 cars in here, and everybody's working in their own plot, but also working together. So I think having the greater community involved has helped build the community within the gardens itself. So we had the shed that was donated by the Rotary Club. And Mr. Page has been kind enough to donate and do all of our landscaping work and poured that concrete slab for us. So knowing that there's been so many donations from the Rotary Club and from A.W. Brown's and Meadowbrook Farm and Mr. Page, it brings the spirit of the community. The pumpkins will be part of our sharing garden for all of the gardeners within our community. So these are cucumber plants that will be a part of our giving garden that we donate to the senior center. They just put this up for our beans, which will also be for the senior center. Eggplant, onions, tomatoes, squash, celery, basil. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of potatoes. Another idea that Sarah had similar with the pumpkins was everybody come and dig.
Right.
Because this is going to be a lot.
A lot of potatoes.
A lot of potatoes. And then we started strawberries this year, so hopefully these will take over again. They'll be more a part of the sharing garden within the community. Everyone is really dedicated to giving back, and that's the part of the community garden that makes it so special.